Good morning, students. We are again back with geography, the 9th standard students, and we were dealing with the last session with the exogenetic movements. Okay, exogenetic processes, part two. Exogenetic process part two. We had finished the first part, and we were taking the second part. And there we were dealing with the work of the wind and the landforms produced. So let us go with the work of the winds and the landform it is produced. Okay, let us see. You have learnt earlier that the movement of air is called wind. Movement of air is called what? Wind. Wind is a gaseous agent of erosion. Wind is a gaseous agent of erosion because what it does, it takes away. The wind moves and it is air, gas, and then it erodes the things. Okay. The erosional, transportational, and depositional work of wind is more prominent in deserts and semi-arid regions. Means deserts means dry region. Semi-arid means little bit, half it is dry, not fully dry, but little bit. Semi means half. As mechanical weathering occurs on a large scale here, powdered rock and sand spreads over a large area. There is hardly any obstacle in the transportational work of the wind. Why? Because it's sand is there, so nothing is there to obstruct. Sand particles also get transported along with the wind, and they are carried over longer distances and get deposited where the speed of the wind reduces. In this way, the wind does the work of erosion, transportation, and deposition. Erosional work of wind. Wind carries small sand particles, small pebbles, etc. along with it. These particles cause erosion along rocks coming in the way due to friction. This leads to formation of mushroom rocks. You can see mushroom rocks are formed. Okay. Deflation, halos are there. You can see that halos are there. Okay. Deflation halos are made. Then yardungs are there formed. Just you can see the yardungs. Okay. Yardungs, etc. And figure 4.3 we can see. Okay, I will show you afterwards. Depositional work of winds. Erosional work we saw. What happens? Now depositional. Sand particles that blow with the wind are of different shapes and sizes. Those particles which are very fine are carried over larger distances. Why? Because it is lighter. While the larger ones get transported to shorter distances only because of weight. These sand particles get deposited in deserts and semi-arid climates. As a result, specific landforms are formed. Sand dunes are formed, barkans are formed, shapes are formed, ripple marks, losses plain, etc. are formed by wind deposition. Now let us see what is what. You can see this is a mushroom rock. This is because of the erosional work of wind. It goes and hits at it and it erodes. The rock is eroded. Here you can see bark. This is because of the depositional work. It is the sand is carried and deposition form is there. Sand dunes. Okay. You can see ripple marks. This is also due to because of depositional work. Again here you can see safe. It is like a long. Okay. Sand mounds. That is also due to depositional work. Then you can see yarding. This is due to erosional because it is eroding. The wind is eroding. You can see it is eroded and gaps are formed. No, erosional. Okay, here you have hamada. Hamada also again is same. It is due to the same thing. Okay, it is due to the erosional work. Hamada also is due to erosional work. You can see into places rocks are powdered. Okay. This is what mushroom rock. This is what again yardings type, no? Yardings. Yeah, this is also yardings. Okay, this is what safe. Safe. This is what hamada. Here you can see work of sea waves and the landforms. Now this is what we saw was earlier we saw only due of wind. Now this is on the sea waves. You can see CK, the rock is there. Cut is so sea cave is made, sea cliff, this is sea curve. Then wave cut platform you can see. Then the sea, this is called sea arc is there. You can see the sea stock, sea stack is there. Okay, this is what landform. In coastal areas, sea waves carry out erosional, depositional, and transportational work. Winds and tides cause the movements of sea water and as a result, waves come to the coast. Because of they are hitting the rocks at the coast, erosion of the rocks occurs. In coastal areas having wide beaches, waves carry out depositional work. Now, what happens with the erosional work of sea waves? When the waves break at the coast, they bring with them water, transported stones, pebbles, sand particles, etc. This leads to the erosion of the coast. Because of the chemical and hydraulic action of the sea wave too, erosion occurs. Landforms like wave cut platforms, okay, wave cut platforms, due to the wave cut platforms are formed. Okay, sea caves are formed, eroding, no, it is eroding. Sea caves are formed, sea arcs are formed, okay, erosion, and sea cliffs is formed, okay, are formed because of the erosional work of the waves. 4.4 depositional work of the sea waves. Now what is happened to deposition? The eroded material accumulate at the seabed. Because of tides, they keep on moving towards the coast and away from the coast. They become fine because of attrition and hitting each other. When they hit each other, it becomes powder. Okay, deposition of such material occurs at the places where the effect of wave is less. Landforms like beaches, sandbar, lagoons, okay, are formed due to the depositional work of the sea waves. You can see the sea cave, no, hitting the rock, it has become inside. Sea cave type has become. Lagoon, you can see. Lagoon is due to the depositional, okay, lagoon, depositional. Lagoon is formed, the sideways, no. You can see wave cut platforms. Okay, how the wave has cut that platform, no, like that it is, but it is cut and water. Sea arc is from here, okay. Then you can see the beach. This is what due to the deposition. Here this is due to the erosional. Here again you can see sandbar is due to depositional. It is a sandbar. Sandbar is a like that bar. Okay. Next one. Work of groundwater and landform produce. Now work of landforms. Work of groundwater. First we saw what? We saw the wind. Then we saw sea waves. Now the groundwater. What is there inside? And what are the others? The rainwater seeps below the earth's surface through porous rocks or cracks in the rocks. Okay, the water accumulates in the non-porous layer of the rock. This accumulated water is called groundwater. The solute minerals in the water get dissolved and flow with the groundwater. This is the erosional work of the groundwater. When the groundwater evaporates or the volume of solute mineral is more than the solubility of the groundwater, the deposition of dissolved material starts. Okay, the deposition of dissolved material starts. Landforms like sinkholes, limestone, caves, stalactites, and stalagmites are formed. Thus, the groundwater carries out the erosion, depositional, and depositional work. You can see over there. Sinkholes are formed, groundwater. Okay, then stalactites and stalagmites saves. From up you can see, and from down also you can see. Okay, this is stalagmite and stalactite and stalagmite. Okay, and this is what is the lesson. This you have to complete the question and answers. We finish this lesson over here, and the next lesson we go for the precipitation. Thank you.